1 in 4 women will experience sexual violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime.
Every 2 minutes, another American is sexually assaulted.
60% of sexual assaults are not reported to the police.
There are nearly 250,000 sexual assaults every single year.
If you don't come out and say it like, hey, do you want to have sex? Or let her know what your intentions are truly. And if you don't get a yes or no, if it's not clear, then that's uninformed consent.
If they don't know exactly right in that moment that you want to have sex with them or that something like that is going to happen, then it's not consent.
It's right that a woman knows that you're implying sex, not just hanging out or making out, but that she knows what your intentions are.
So even if they say yes, it's still not okay because they are not fully aware of what they are saying because they are not in the right state of mind.
If she's not able to do things because of alcohol on a normal basis, I don't think there's any consent or there's any reason that she should be having sexual activities with a person.
If it's not mutual, if she has any doubts and she's resistant, then it's not freely given. If you have to convince her to actually allow you,
You don't need to force the yes out of her. If she's not willing to be like, okay, yeah, let's do this, then it's not consent. If at any time she feels pressured or feels like if she says no, then she's going to disappoint you, then she needs to feel comfortable enough to say yes and be excited to do it.
I mean, if it gets to the point where you feel like you're having to push, where you feel like you're almost having to coax a young lady into doing something, at that point it's time to stop because it's not mutual.
halfway through she can decide to say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I thought it was a good idea to begin with, but now I kind of changed my mind. And so ongoing consent has to be all the way through. She has to be willing at all times, like at every step.
Say later on you guys are hanging out and she decides the complete opposite. I don't want to do this and this isn't something I'm interested in. That is not ongoing. What that means is that you can't make her do anything, and if she's not into doing it, then it's not consent.
Consent has to be enthusiastic. It needs to be enthusiastic. Why would you want to have sex with someone who doesn't want to have sex with you back?
If she's just saying yes just to make you happy and she's really not into it, she's not feeling it, and she really doesn't want to, and you know that, that's not consent.
If she feels unsure or worried about having sex, then it probably shouldn't happen.
It's time to take a stand.
Men of UNT.
Against sexual assault.
Only an informed,
sober,
freely given,
ongoing,
and an enthusiastic yes
is consent.
Only cowards take advantage of others.
Be a man.
Get the consent.
Get the consent.
Get the consent.